So you know about the IFR for NPO project. You know the consultation paper is open for responses until the 30th of July for part 1. And you really want to submit your response, but you're busy and you're not quite sure where to start. So this short informal video, I hope, will help get you over the action line. So the first place is to go to the website and click here on Start or Complete the Survey. That's going to be your quickest way to get started. That will take you here. And there you can click Part 1 Online Survey. That will open the survey for you. I recommend emailing yourself your login details in case you get part way and you think you want to come back to it. Otherwise, you can just get straight on in. The first few pages are about your personal details, about you or your organization. And that's really important so that we can analyze the information by stakeholder and by country. So which jurisdictions or countries are you able to talk about? I'm going to put Uganda because that's where I've lived most of my life. And then there's a question about the accounting basis. You might put any answer, you might qualify it here. If you tick something and then you realize you'd actually rather say nothing, you can just put in here, I should have left this blank. Click on through. This is about financial reporting standards in your country. Again, if you don't know, that's fine. If it's a mixture, you can put something and add a comment down there. Now, when we get here to 30%, there's 3 pages which are only relevant if you are working for, represent a non-profit organization. If you're not, if you're another type of stakeholder, that's fine. You're in the right place. Just click on through. So it's about the type of activities you do if you're an NPO, about the nature of your income if you are an NPO, and about your size in terms of the size of your income, roughly, if you are an NPO. And again, if you're not, don't worry. Now, this page, when we get to 45%, gives us a sort of summary of the different topics that have been covered in this questionnaire, in this survey. And the general matters for comment here relate to the 5 different chapters of part 1 of the consultation paper. So if you want to refer back to the consultation paper for some more details behind the questions, you can do that again by going to the website, click on consultation paper. That will take you here. And you can access the consultation paper and download a PDF here. So these 5 chapters correspond to these 5 sections of questions. So we won't go through all the questions in detail. That will do make the video too long, but you go through and just agree or disagree as you keep going through and provide your comments. As you can see, they're not mandatory. You can actually click through and even submit without answering questions, which means that you can focus only on those questions that you have got actual answers for and something to say, which is great, isn't it? You can decide what questions to answer and which questions not to. And if at any point you think, well, I want some more detail on this, you can go back to the consultation paper, look at the specific chapter, and get some more information to inform your answer. So we're now in chapter 3. This is about accrual-based information. Then there's a question about non-financial reporting. We'll keep clicking through. We're in chapter 4. Now, if this looks a bit technical, international financial reporting standards, if you don't know what those are, don't worry. If you do, then answer with all your might and give as much information as you can. It's really, we've made it flexible so that every type of stakeholder can answer the questions. At the end of 5, we've really reached the end of this short survey. That's how quick it is, depending on how much information you want to put in. The final question is, do you want to receive our newsletter? Yes, please. And then you can click submit and off you go. So I really hope that this can help encourage you to make the leap, book half an hour in your diary in the next week or 2 and go through and do this for the sector. It will really make a huge difference. Thank you so, so much.